Well, hello, Stacey Murphy here, and this is Planet Earth 2030 predictions for what kind of lives we will be leading in 2030. I am assuming that we have reached our 2030 climate objectives that the UN has laid out, met them, exceeded them. We've come to a place where technology and nature are integrated in a way that only the future can do, that we have made the connection between our spirituality and science, that we now have a way to measure some of the things that have been intuitive all along and ancient wisdoms are starting to be able to be quantified. So I'm assuming all of that has taken place, and I have some fun predictions for what life will look like. So one of the first things that I see happening, and I see this happening maybe sooner rather than later, it came from an inspiration when I was out boogie boarding, trying to take off my wetsuit after I was out there. And it's always hard to take off a heavy wetsuit. You got to take it off because, well, you got to take it off. And you also need to rinse it off with water, get the ocean water out of it so that it doesn't decompose the fibers. So as I was taking this off, I thought, man, it'd be so much better if it was just 3D printed right onto your body. So I foresee a moment sometime in the near future where we will be walking into something in the morning that looks kind of like a shower. It 3D prints our creative, intuitive, our expression for the day. We pick out our color, our shape, and we print it onto our body for the day or for a meeting or for whatever length of time you choose. And what's exciting about this is that in the future, I know that there will be no body shaming any longer. So there will be any size and shape bodies. There will be little bodies, big bodies, muscular bodies, curvy bodies, all kinds of different bodies, soft bodies, voluptuous bodies. All the kinds of bodies will be valued for their biodiversity, and they will be different forms of expression. And so with the 3D printing of this bodysuit, you can also alter your shape a bit, right? Because you can add a little bit more material in some places and subtract it out. Remember in the 80s with all of the shoulder pads, you could essentially really print out these bigger areas here to give yourself a little bit more shoulders so that your waist would look smaller. You could do all kinds of things with this 3D printing of clothes. So I'm envisioning this, so you walk in, and why is this exciting? This is exciting because creative expression, how you show up in any day, this is how you show up in the world. This is the face that you put on for the world. This is your avatar for the day. This is your emotional being for the day. And wouldn't it be fun that every day you get to pick a new way to be in the world, and you aren't stuck in the same clothes every day. You aren't stuck in the same persona. We really can be many different personas even within the same day. So this gives us the opportunity to really expand our understanding of who we are. And I know the outward appearance is not who we are on the inside, but isn't it fun to play with our outward appearance sometimes? So I foresee this possibility, and I also know that because everything is repurposed, recycled, reused in the future, I see that the same contraption that we go in to get printed, I see that it would also suck the molecules off of us. It would know what our body is, and it would know what the material is, and it would suck those molecules right off of us and repurpose them, recycle them, and be ready for the next moment when we want to 3D print our next expression, our next creative expression of ourselves. And so in the future, I think there will also be a lot of things that can be embedded into these materials, which I think is really important. So for instance, this is a time when we know that everything is electromagnetic energy. All of our cells are electromagnetic energy. And when we become resonant frequency with what we want, what we are excited about in the world, that those things can be attracted to us. So what if we could imbue these cells, these things that were 3D printed on us, with the energy, with the frequency of satisfaction, or the frequency of excitement if we were going to the amusement park, or the frequency of love if we were spending time with our family, or the frequency of you name it, the frequency of any one of those emotional things that you are reaching for in the day, the thing that you want to feel that day. I want to feel powerful. I want to feel I want to feel healthy. I want to feel vibrant. I want to feel brilliant. I want to feel radiant. I want to feel love. I want to feel wisdom. You could imbue the materials with that frequency. And now it's not just about looking in the mirror and saying, I look a certain way and I feel that way. It's also that the outfit is providing that frequency for you so that you can choose your experience for the day that you want to attract. And all of it being recycled back in. You could choose another outfit if you're going somewhere else for the day. I think it would be so much fun. How many avatars we would get to see of ourselves, how many things we would get to create for ourselves, the infinite expression of human beings and all the different ways that we have wanted to look to match more of how we feel on the inside. It would be really, really fun playground of experience. All those things that you see in video games as avatars, all of a sudden are possible in the everyday. So this is just one of the things that I see that will be available in 2030. More predictions are coming your way soon.